Hey! Is this not why you were here?
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever.
Cool. All right, guys, welcome back to the Hood Rats podcast, the most underrated, underprivileged, undocumented podcast. Table for two again. Table for two. Yeah, this is like the third week in a row. Yeah, so it's table for two. Before I start this podcast off, so by the time we record next week's episode, it's probably gonna be Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys that are watching it. So if you guys get some for all of us here at this table. Send us clips. Shit. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, anything that you guys want to know from us, the links to all of our social media is at the beginning of this episode. So yeah, man, here I am with the one, the only, the man that makes it all happen, Louie.
Thanks, bro. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is crazy, bro.
Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. What's it called? Oh, bro. On the way here, we were talking about Valentine's Day when we were kids, and then I was telling Alex that when I was younger and I had a crush on a girl, my very first crush ever. I was like third, fourth grade. This girl Elizabeth Rodriguez. She was on in my class, and so you know how before you would have to get a card for every single person, put a little candy on it, a little bullshit.
Yeah, like it was like a little envelope.
Yeah. You put an envelope in a little bullshit candy, and then like you had to, if you wanted to receive candy, you probably had to give something so everybody feels equal. And I would go down the list. Teacher would give the list of names, and then I would give Elizabeth the best candy, probably chocolate,
and the biggest card.
Until my mom felt like, hey, like why is Elizabeth getting the bigger stuff? And she like, is she a little girlfriend? And I was like, no, fuck no, dude. Like I tried to pretend that like I wasn't in love with the girl, and so I fucking ripped it up and gave her a little bullshit one. But in reality, I wanted her to have my heart, and she never knew. She never knew. She did some bullshit fucking little kid, little fucking bitch ass kid told her, hey, Luis has a crush on you, and she never stopped talking to me. So that's my first heartbreak. Third grade.
It's kind of funny though how like you talking about that with your mom, like same experience is similar to me. Like anytime like I would, and I guess this is kind of like a little bit of a downfall, especially like early on, you know, growing up like with the confidence with other with girls basically, because of the fact that every time you would have like a friend that was a girl, your mom would be like, oh, who's that? Is that your girlfriend? Like it was always like, damn, bro, like you couldn't have a fucking friend because every one of them was like your girlfriend. And then after that, like sometimes there was instances, bro, I kid you not, there was this one time, bro, I don't recall her name, but she was in my class and she lived basically in back of the apartments where I used to live. And we used to all go, well, you know how like in the hood everybody kind of goes to the same liquor, you get me? So one time we were crossing the street towards the liquor, and the girl, and she had older sisters because she was like one of the younger ones that was my age. So she was coming this way, right? She was going back home, and we were going that way. And then her sisters are like, oh, look, I forget her name. I think her name was Maria. They're like, hey, Maria, like, there goes Alex. And then my mom's all like, oh, you know her? Ooh. Like, you know what I mean? It's always like, yeah, and that makes it that much awkward. And then when you see them the next day, it's like you said, like, they don't really want to talk to you, anymore, because it's like, damn, like, your mom made it fucking awkward as shit.
Yeah, that was, it's tough. It sucks that you're a little kid, and then, like, you're trying to crush, and then people are making funny for you, so you kind of have a negative connotation towards it, and it makes you feel weird. So, like, yeah, maybe that's probably how people become gay. Is that what happened to you?
Nah, I'm not gay. I'm pretty sure I'm not gay.
You're pretty sure?
I'm 100% sure, honestly.
How about now? Did your mom give you pressure? Like, oh, when do you give me nietos? You have any girlfriends?
Nah, not really. No? I mean, honestly, like a lot of that part of my life, I like to keep it private regardless, you know? Because, I don't know, like I just feel like I'm one of those people that I don't really feel like some of the girls that I've been around should meet my parents just because... Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, since, like, a lot of things haven't really amounted to much, like, it just would feel weird for, like, just coming, right? Like, so it's like, nah, I never really brought anybody. And then at the same time, my mom, without, like, putting anybody's name out there, she's seen, like, some of my friends and some of my family members that have had kids young. And for the most part, she believes that they're horrible parents, you get me? Oh, yeah, so it's like, she's not really expecting like anything because she's all like, you know what, like first live your life, do what you want to do, and if you want to settle down, if you want to go do shit and like actually be a good parent, like that's up to you, like the moment you want to do it. But it's just like, yeah, well, I mean, the whole point is like she has no pressure on us just because she's seen like some of the younger people around me as well that have had kids, and they're like either like really struggling or they just like really shit parents, or like they're barely hanging on. So like she kind of has like that mindset of like, you know what, like settle yourself first, and if you want to have kids after, that's on you.
So no pressure, not a lot of pressure.
There's no pressure.
Never.
No pressure, bro.
Oh,
No
shit.
pressure.
Well, what about when that one? You remember, we're not gonna say names, but when the girl that we used to know from high school would come over, did she give you like any different pressure then?
No, I think
You know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah, I was there for sure. I mean, there's only been like 2 girls that have come around, like, I guess you could say like throughout that time frame. But now there wasn't any like pressure. Nah.
There's more pressure from JD and us. Huh?
Yeah, bro. Cause yeah.
JD will make memes about you, like Photoshop you and her face. So there's more pressure from JD than your mom. There's one specific video that I'm not gonna
yeah.
The video I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
that video he uses, it's like a template he has.
Yeah.
He uses he puts everybody's face
on it. Yeah, I think he put Viejo and somebody else's.
Yeah, and then Chuy, huh?
I think so.
Or Brian, I don't know. He uses.
He's done a lot. He's done a few.
I think yours was the original one. I think.
It was. It really was. He would also Photoshop, like she would post something. She would Photoshop me into the photo.
I remember that. Yeah. So more pressure. So we don't have pressure from our family, but we have pressure from our dumbass homies.
Yeah. Fucking But yeah, going back to the Valentine's Day aspect of it, I remember like also we were really fucked up, bro. Like in middle school. And I think I bring up so much like middle school shit because it's like the thing that like pops up in my head the most, and where we did like a lot of really.
Yeah.
I felt like middle school was like kind of like my high school, where I like explored and did like a variety of different things. But damn, for middle school, I remember like same thing as you, bro. Like some of the chicks, they still had the mentality of like, hey, we're all gonna, pass out cards to like everybody in class. This is an envelope with the card, the candy. Bro, some of us are so fucked up, bro. I remember some dudes would get the Valentine's card and get the envelope, and then like there'd be candy, bro. And there'd be like Mexican candy, right? Because most of the people there were like Hispanic, so sometimes you would have, I don't know if most people know, or do you know the candy that's like a strip, like a tamarindo strip?
A tamarindo strip?
Yeah, like a tamarindo strip, kind of fat.
A fat tamarindo strip?
Like a fat tamarindo, it's kind of like a rectangle.
Yeah. The fucking pulpurinos?
Pulpurinos, yeah, there you go. So sometimes, some of these motherfuckers, they would open up the envelope, get the pulpurino, he'll bite into it, like leave it like all soggy, fool. Or sometimes they wouldn't even bite into it, they just like would lick it and shit, and like make it all like soggy with like the saliva, put it back in the envelope, and then give it to somebody else. And then when like people would open it, and then like it'd be all fucking wet, bro. Like it'd be nothing but bro, people were fucked up. Another thing that that some of my homies did was they would sometimes, like, if they would see like a bear, a teddy bear, or like some type of stuffy that was unattended. Keep in mind, like in my middle school, we had palm trees, and if you guys have seen a palm tree, you know how like they kind of like bend inward, huh? Yeah. And so like the palm trees that are close to each other, they kind of make like you kind of say like a hammock, bro.
Yeah.
Like so, it kind of has like a stable, pretty flat base. So some of these fools would kick like people's bears up there, bro, and the fucking bears would stay up there, or like whatever stuffed animal people had. So like you wouldn't see it, bro. Like you wouldn't fucking see it, and so. Like sometimes until like the next week, like when the winds came in, like everything was on the floor, bro.
Jessica's there.
Yeah,
that was Jessica from Juanito.
Yeah, bro. And so bro, we were a fucking mess in middle school, bro. Like motherfuckers just didn't give 2 fucks.
And then didn't you get blamed for eating someone's candy Valentine's Day?
No, I didn't get blamed. Okay, so
or you blamed somebody?
I didn't blame anybody either. So I think I've told this. I've told this on this podcast before. But yeah, just to like give you guys a little bit of refresher and like not to get too much into it. So at the time. I just say I was really close to this one girl, and she had told me, "Hey," and like I keep in mind I had this like a regular hoodie, bro, with the big pocket, huh? And she had like the like a heart, like one of those big heart chocolate cases
with a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, with a variety of different ones, and she's like, "Here, put them in there, like put them," like she just stuffed it, bro. Like she didn't even really tell me like take care of it. She's like, "Here," like cool. And so my homies, shout out everybody, they know the story, bro. All my homies, one of them was like, "Hey fool, what is that? Hey fool, let me get some." And so like that fool, like same thing. He just goes in there, he yanks it out, fucking opens the fucking chocolate. There's like maybe like 12 pieces in that bitch. Grabs one And then it's like seagulls, bro. Like, have you ever seen seagulls at the big beach when you just throw like a fucking sandwich? Everybody just swoops in. Hey, fool, let me get some of that. Let me get some of that. Before you know it, bro, there was only like 1-2 pieces.
I thought she needed though. She was a kid. I thought she needed.
Yeah, and yeah, basically she comes back. So like, oh, where's my chocolate?
What do you tell her?
I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then like some fools are like, hey, it was Jerry.
Jerry?
And no, not
Different Jerry.
different Jerry. Shout out Jerry. He probably watches this. He's like, oh yeah, like it's Jerry. So Jerry ate all the chocolate and shit.
Sandoval?
Huh?
Jerry Sandoval?
Nah,
No,
some other Jerry, bro.
I made up that name.
And then yeah, well, basically we blamed Jerry, bro, and like they were scolding Jerry. They smacked Jerry in the back of the head.
The kids.
Yeah,
The teachers.
and Jerry wasn't even there. Jerry wasn't aware. He was at the library. But yeah, basically that was it. You know.
Fucking Jerry, piece of shit.
I felt so bad, bro.
Oh, Jerry watches this?
Yeah, he watches.
Oh, never
it.
mind.
I'm pretty sure he does. Shout out Jerry, watching this. Jerry, shout out you.
I was just kidding. You're the best.
And Jerry's a fucking badass. That fool's fucking an architect now. Shout out Jerry.
Architect. Oh, he's the architect you told me about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out Jerry.
Okay, shout out Jerry. You're not a piece of shit.
But yeah, low-key, that was kind of like that was one of the one of those days, fool, where I got my homie beat by some chicks.
Oh, she got her ass beat? Jerry got his ass beat?
Well, he didn't get his ass beat. He just got smacked around.
By girls.
Yeah.
That's someone's fantasy. That's some people's fantasy.
It is, bro. I mean, we
around
just
by
talked about
12
that yesterday. I mean, last week.
Last week, but
The dominatrix, remember?
did we? Oh yeah.
About the fucking little weird.
Blackmailed.
Mhm.
Yeah, that, for me, Thanksgiving. What are I doing on Thanksgiving?
We just started the year, brother.
I guess we say thank you because we give the parent kid candy. We weren't as bad as you guys. So
Thanks, bro.
I can't relate to any of that.
Yeah.
But my position that the hierarchy of middle school or high school or as a kid is I was always like the short, fat, ugly kid.
Mhm.
So I was never the one that got the presents, but I was the one that gave the presents from my homies to the chicks. I was the messenger. I was always the messenger.
The middleman.
The middleman. So I was never the one in love. I was the one that transported love. A very important role, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's very
Hey,
important.
I bet you were the kid. Cause it happens to me too, bro. Cause I'm not good looking. I don't think I'm a good looking dude for or anything like that. But were you also the guy that when chicks would post? Cause it happened to me, bro. I'm just talking about like personal experience, but I'm asking you. When chicks would post back in days on Facebook, like for a rate, to be honest, and they'd be like, "You knew you were ugly, fool." When they were like, "To be honest, you're cool." Rate. Like 5, bro. Nah, you're being too generous, bro.
I never got because chicks were never honest.
Yeah, plus, yeah.
So 8 or 9 or 10. 8 is like you're okay looking. 9 is you're pretty, and then 10 I'm gonna fuck you. There's only 3. There's only 4. 7 is you're ugly kid. So the girls that
I'm fucking horrendous, bro.
The girls that because that like on MySpace and Facebook, the girls that are on my pages never went below 7. 7, but we knew 7 was a D minus, C was 8 was a C, B A, whatever, you know. And then it's hey, that what you just said, like you're cool, but I don't know.
Oh, you're funny.
You're funny. You're cool. Oh, like I don't know you, but you look cool. 7, but 7, you know you're an ugly kid. Yeah. Because if not, you would have got a 9 or 10.
Yeah, and you knew you were ugly, bro. Cause fuck, I'm over here all getting mad. Cause the fucking 9s and the 10s, you're cute, you're handsome, like, and then you're dumbass 5. You're cool.
Oh, bro.
Like fuck you, bitch.
And the ones that like the 9s and 10s, you're cute. Don't be a stranger.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Don't be a stranger, fool. X, parentheses. Yeah. Close parentheses.
See, I only saw that from afar because I never got those messages. Unless I dated a girl and she would do that, and then I'll get like, "Oh, you're the best ever. You're the perfect." But other than that,
you're perfect.
I was a 7. I was a 7, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
My whole life.
Cool, funny, or
cool, funny,
don't be a stranger.
Yeah. No, don't be a stranger. They like you. The ugly kids. Don't be a stranger. That means come talk to me.
That was horrible.
Don't be a stranger.
And it was don't be a stranger. Rate 5.
No. Don't be a stranger.
Horrible.
Don't be a stranger means stop. Let's talk. Approach me. Talk to me.
Damn.
So
we missed a few chances then, brother.
yeah. Oh, you missed a few chances. They meant 5 out of 5. Don't be a stranger. That's what you fucked up. That's how I knew. But Don't Be a Stranger was you got that. If you got a 9 or 10, you get the Don't Be a Stranger. You're cool, or talk to me, or be my father, my kid, or some shit like that.
That's crazy.
Do you also remember getting demoted from the top 5, top whatever, top 3, top 8, whatever? It was? Yeah.
Well, you could customize. It was either top 5, top 8, or top 10.
Yeah, that was like fucking 20 years ago. Yeah, no.
Yeah, for sure. Because that was back in like 2007, 5. Because MySpace was like big in 2005, bro, I
That
believe.
was 20 years ago. 2005, I was 8. And so what grade are we? We're in 2nd grade. Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it was. It was before 5th grade, bro. Because then like in middle school, it was already Facebook.
Yeah, 'cause I got on MySpace like 4th grade. Oh, actually, yeah, because they would make a Facebook for me.
And then they
Neighbor.
fucking had the stupid ass shit of like poking, remember? Fucking Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying. I
It
mean,
was
I never
annoying
got
as fuck.
poked, but I was sleeping
That
good.
shit is fucking annoying, bro. And you would go back and forth and shit.
Yeah.
And it'd be kind of like a streak, bro.
And then, but nothing.
Nothing happened, bro.
You,
There's just bullshit like to fucking somehow trick your mind to create some dopamine so you could come back again and again, log in and poke somebody.
Again. I remember, dude, getting the notifications on MySpace.
Mhm.
I remember there was like you can customize your MySpace, but mine was always white. The administration page where
Mhm.
when you log in, it was white, and then you get the colorful messages.
Mm.
It'll be orange would be a message, green would be a comment, and so that's how they rewire our brain like 3rd, 4th grade. Like, oh damn, I used to log on and just wait for the fucking message, the notifications right there. That shit was like, bro, that was the
You're
that was,
fiending.
I was feeding for that shit, dude. And I'll post put my page like online so people would talk to me and shit.
Mhm.
Dude, it wasn't good for a 3rd grader to be or 4th grader to be on the
Hell no.
fucking online. And I'm addicted to my phone, so that's
I mean that's kind of like the
earliest.
like the earliest kind of like platform where, I mean, you got a dopamine rush, bro,
Yeah.
because you're waiting for like notifications,
Yeah.
messages, or sometimes you just simply were attracted to the fact that you could change like your page, your theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like fucking just mess around with it
Put
and
music.
like put music. Yeah, bro. Like it was just kind of like, I feel like they were more creative. I feel like MySpace was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Because nowadays that's just fucking is boring. Like I guess the higher of all of it is just the fact that, I mean, the sexual content. I think that's a big one,
Beautiful.
and also the fact that just the likes
Yeah,
and comments in
likes,
general. But
comments.
other than that, like there's nothing. If you really think about it, like outside of like the social norm, like there's nothing creative about like these
No.
platforms.
MySpace was the first and the best because
Yeah.
they also had like a little. I guess you can code it the way you want it.
You could, yeah.
And they had like a little thing where you could draw. You can draw like I told you this before, and I'm not sure you know what I'm talking about. It was like remember back in the day you would draw on like
MS Paint.
yeah that
Yeah.
it's exactly that though that but it's live on your page, so you can draw on it and someone can come and draw under you. But it's like this is like a spray can so it's very like it's not like you can type or anything. You're drawing with the actual mouse or I guess your.
That's how kind of like YouTube used to be, kind of as well. Cause remember back then YouTube, it used to be by stars. Like you would give it stars. Like there wasn't no like or dislike. You would be able to put stars, and then it was easier to blow up, bro. Because let's just say like I posted a video, you could reply with another video under it, and so like yeah, like TikTok, yeah, like a stitch, and that's how a lot of like the inner circles of like certain niches of like whatever niche basically. That's how people in certain niches kind of like blew up around the same time because they would all reply to each other, and then like people would just kind of like jump on
Just
like
follow those
follow
videos.
exactly
That
follow that circle. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I remember when you remember Viva La Bam.
Sounds familiar, bro. What is that?
Don Vito, Bam Margera, the guy from Jackass.
Yeah.
So he had like the original Kim Kardashians. They'll go to his house, fucking he would live his life.
Yeah,
And then they would always do
like a reality TV show.
yeah, but they would always do messed up stuff to his uncle Don Vito.
Oh.
So I had friends that were a few years older when I was very, very young. Before like I was like 6 or 7, before I started kindergarten or whatever. My neighbors, we were skaters, but we also like Jackass. And guess who Don Vito was?
You?
I was Don Vito.
Yeah.
Because they were good at skating and they're like thin, they're agile, and I was a short fat kid.
Yeah.
So I was the one. But also, it was because my brothers were around their age, and they're scared of one brother because he used to be a boxer. So they would fuck with me, but like hidden.
Yeah.
So my
Not in
brothers
front of your brothers.
Yeah. And so what they would do, like in the backyard and stuff, like we would build ramps, and then I was always the one like to go first. Or one time there was a video of 50 Cent's music video. I think it was Candy Shop. It was a chick wearing a white T-shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and they wet her so they can look
Yeah,
at their
you
bread.
go.
So we recreated that, but I was a chick. So it was after school. I was wearing like the white shirt you wear for school. I was like I was kindergarten, first grade, like very early on. The the collar shirt that you wear to school. It's a basic
Yeah,
one.
yeah, the uniform.
The uniform, the white uniform. I had that shirt on, so they threw me in the pool, and then I had to like make sure it was tight, and then they were recording. Honestly, dude, that's fucking pedophilia because they're also minors, but I was 8 years, whatever, and so we remixed. So they had the song.
You guys remixed fucking Candy Shop?
But the song was playing. It was the song playing in the back. Me and my little thing. But we also like Jackass. So guess what else we did?
What else?
I had to be that fucking chick and Don Vito. So the next scene, they got a belt. Start whipping my fucking ass. It didn't make any sense, but I was wet and it hurt. So it was funny for the camera.
That shit didn't hurt?
No, it hurt.
Oh, it hurt. Yeah,
wet.
yeah. That's what I'm
It was
saying.
a fucking belt.
Shit.
But those videos never got uploaded. But they live on someone's camera. This was 20 years ago, so I doubt it.
So maybe it's all pixelated.
Yeah. And so we used to also like bomb this because you've been to my old house.
Yeah.
It's a hill, so we just bomb it. And so if you ate shit, that's better because better for the video.
Better content.
Those videos never got uploaded, so fucking I don't know why we did all that stupid shit.
And it's crazy because YouTube also came back in 05.
Yeah,
It was around the same time as MySpace as well.
Yeah, we could have fucking been famous.
Yeah, because a lot of people got famous like during that time frame as well. Like the OG YouTubers and stuff, like they just kind of like blew up, and like the same people blew up because like I'm telling you, like people would follow the same circle of like videos and replies, and they just all came up at the same time. It was like a much easier time, too, because it wasn't so saturated with like video over here, yada. And now everything is like super like saturated, marketed like to the point where it's almost fucking cinematic and shit. That shit's hard to compete.
Videos, like some do upload once a month, but that one video is explosions and all that shit.
Fucking explosion, fucking titties, fucking
me with the fucking I wish I had those videos. Those would be funny to have.
Yeah, those probably wouldn't get past TSA, huh?
That's child pornography. It was me. Fucking, I was fat kids. I had fucking man boobs. I had kid boobs.
True.
So I still have mentioned then. Little fat fuck. Yeah, those times were fun. I never got anything. And these guys made a MySpace for me. There was two kids, Fernie, this good soccer player, and Kevin. They're my neighbors. They're like 5 or 6 years older than me. And then they made a MySpace for me. And I was McLovin, and the picture was me with a Teletubby, me like hugging a Teletubby. So they're trying to like, but then I told my brother I have a MySpace now, MySpace, and then my brother was like, oh, what's your name? And like, oh, I don't know, go ask Kevin. It's like, when I ask Kevin, what's his MySpace? Like, he had to pretend dumb because if he knew he saw the page making fun of me, he would have got mad. It's like, oh, I don't know what it is, but I was McLovin for a long time.
You're Louie McLovin.
I was Witchowski's, then McLovin. And then I became Luis Placencia.
somewhere along the line. And your character arc.
Yeah, Luis Placencia, fucking my villain. That was my villain arc. But yeah.
Hey, talking about TSA, we were also talking about another thing on the way here. Some of the weird stuff that us Hispanic people do. Like one of the big things, and some people could probably attest to this. A lot of times, especially like when people are coming to visit from Mexico to the U.S. or when you visit and come back, people always bring cheese, bro. Like that's always like a big thing. Like there's always like a big chunk of cheese that ends up on your dinner table, and then they cut into different pieces. Maybe you keep half, and then the other half you split into like fourths or fifths, and you give it to like different people around, either like around your neighborhood or to like your family members.
Yeah, stinky cheese.
Stinky cheese, yeah.
You guys bring the stinky cheese too?
Yeah.
My mom brings panela. Cotija. She brings
too.
panela, which is
Panela
normal.
too?
But the cotija is the one that smells, I think. Yeah, and they bring these big ass fuck. It looks suspicious because it's like wrapped up in foil and then a bag and then another bag to prevent the smell. So like when you take it out, if you get caught with it, they take it out and they're like, oh, we got this fucking beaner. This fucking has the foil plus the bag, and then you cut it and it looks white. And the cotija sometimes it's brittle, so it crumbles, so it's like powder. It's like, oh, we got you, you fucking bitch. And then they smell it, like, oh, it's fucking cheese. And every time, we could have 5-6 bricks of cheese in the freezer. Every single time, my mom has to bring more.
Yeah,
like it's just and it like it that she brings a big ass fucking thing.
No, yeah.
So it'll last
Forever.
Whole fucking year.
Yeah,
'Cause
forever.
We don't eat cheese like that.
Me either.
And she still bring it, and it's in the freezer. We still have a fucking year's worth of cheese.
Yeah, well, the good thing about us is that my mom gives most of it away.
Oh,
Honestly, she just fucking here.
Yeah. Today we got more cheese.
Yeah.
My deal come.
She brought some.
She'll bring like 6.
Uh-huh.
2 for my mom, 2 for whoever I don't know, other people.
Yep.
And then so we have fucking cheese for
days.
for the rest of the day. And I'm on a diet, so I can't even eat cheese. The banana's good.
Banana's pretty
that's
good.
the one I fuck with the most. But I'm on a diet, so I can't eat that cheese.
Cheese. What else do they bring?
Oh, what else do they bring?
Candy.
The
Candy.
The fuck canela chicles.
Yeah, and then they bring like the tamales and the tamarindo.
Oh, those are good.
Those are pretty good.
Those are the
Those
best
are pretty good.
What my mom does the opposite. She'll take tamales, she'll take frying pans,
Uh-huh.
and she'll take what's the thing I said? Like medicine from Mexico to the U.S.
Mm.
From U.S. to Mexico, because the tamales over here is tastier. I guess it's more sugar. I'm assuming it's more sugar.
Yeah, it's probably more sugar and it's probably more softer because I've had tamales over there and they're a little bit more rough. It feels like the
Yeah.
tamal is really like thick,
Yeah,
like in
yeah.
texture. Like you
Yeah.
bite into it and you actually have to like
Chew,
piece down on it. Yeah,
drink water because you got
and like a fucking
Yeah.
Popeye's biscuit and shit.
which is I thought it was weird, but I guess I don't know. I think it's just when my dad's the rancho,
Mm.
you can't get the good products.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm from the
it
city.
probably makes sense because yeah, I've only had tamales in the ranch too.
Yeah, so that's what it is. She'll take the tamales over there, frying pans, bunch of Ross. Ross is like half of her luggage is Ross, like giving
So
to give
To give?
to like my this shirt's for your tio Pancho, this is for your tio Rogelio, this is for your tia. I got her a blusa, I got her some sandals, and like my dad too. He'll take like one time he took he took a knife to
Oh, sure.
like under, and then he'd be like, no, you can't do that or something. I forgot. You were trying to give someone to like a rancher dude,
mm.
like a flashlight.
Mm.
And some sort of knife or something like that. I don't know. Fucking viejo took a razor blade
Oh shit.
because he does the straight razor.
Mm.
And we were in the airport in LAX, and like, what the fuck is this? And he had the urn and the razor blade, like a box of razor blades. And then like, dude, you can't take this out. You can't take this out there. And like, oh fuck, he just tossed.
The blade.
Yeah, the blade.
Fucking what was I gonna tell you? Fuck, I had it back in my mind.
Stuff to bring.
Stuff to bring. Oh yeah, there was an instance too where we tried to bring cajeta too, but our dumbasses put it like on the luggage bag, on like the one that goes up with you, and they threw it away too. And it was a good amount of like cajeta
Yeah.
and like
Homemade?
yeah, it was from like from the ranch and stuff. Yeah, it was really good, bro, but they just threw it away. They're like, nah, you can't take this shit. And people over there, fool, like I feel like the TSA in Mexico, they're fucked up. They don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
dude.
They just like
Dude,
fuck out of here.
bro, when we arrived to Aguascalientes, the airport,
Mm.
they're like, oh, fucking no recording. You can't use your phone in here. Like dicks. Straight dicks with the fucking rifles. Hey, put your phone away. You can't use the phone here.
Oh
And
shit.
my mom is the fuck. Bitch, I'm using my bro. I've been on the flight for 3 hours. I gotta fucking call whoever to that I landed.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, put your phone away. Like, damn, fucking strict.
Yeah, I remember. No, but I remember also like flying to Guadalajara too. I mean, not as bad as that, but I do like I have landed a few times sometimes, and yeah, they're like, oh, like what are you doing? What are you here for?
Yeah.
How long are you gonna be here? Like it's like a whole fucking 21 questions and shit.
They asked that too, and I was caliente and I fucked up because I said, like a urn. Well, the remainings. What do you call it in Spanish?
Ceniza.
Ceniza. I said cecina. The fucking
Oh
meat.
shit, the meat.
And I was nervous too.
Yeah.
So, like my Spanish sucks normally, but especially when I'm nervous, like what the fuck. So I said ceniza instead of I said the
Cecina.
meat, cecina instead of ceniza. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, oh, I put in a viejo, and I'm like, well, help me. And they're like, oh yeah, you showed her like the thing. And like,
urn.
oh, you saved my life, dude. Because this guy's fighting. I'm fucking. Telling
You're gonna come work at the fucking ranch.
the rent, freaking bringing in
I'm gonna start
fucking-
taxing you right now for your work.
Yeah, fucking ceniza instead of cecina. Cecina is the fucking jerky. I'm retarded. But yeah, and over there sometimes it's scary because like these people like these have these guns and when they talk to you, they get ballsy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like there'd be some places, bro, where I mean, you go out there, bro, and yeah, like you just entering the cities, there's people like guarding those places up,
Yeah.
like really with heavy artillery, bro.
And even bro, this is something like in my dad's pueblo, they have like punteros. They work for the right people, but this guy's like I think he has Down syndrome. He's like slow. He doesn't have Down syndrome. He's like slower. And this guy, he's at the end of the pueblo, and he's like mentally ill, but he's working for them, so he's supposed to give them information. I don't know how good that information is, honestly. But Speaking of ranchos, bro, my fucking house right now smells like fucking
Manure.
the ranch because my dad brought in a whole truck full of cow feces and like chivo, goat feces, and he spread all over the house. So especially right now in the rain, it can make the smell worse. And it's good. I'm excited to see how the grass is gonna look in the summer. But right now my house smells like fucking the ranch, dude, and it's disgusting. But and I asked you to see if you've ever experienced the battery's dead. I asked you if your dad ever did that, and I want to know if you said your aunt did it, no?
Yeah, my aunt used to do it all the time because in her driveway, like it's a very long pathway, so like it's really long. So it goes from like the front of the house all the way to the end. So even though like it's not really, I mean, it's only like a chunk of space. But if you really think about it, like if you were to take all that chunk and like let's just say like bring it forward, it's like a really big mass of land that's like grass or like dirt at the time, right? Like then yeah, like they fucking cover it up with manure, and like it's. I mean that one's horrendous too and pretty bad because like since it's going all the way to the back, so it like goes all the way back to the alley, bro. But yeah, like the grass. I mean the grass grows really really nice. Like it's like really really green, right? Like of course if you take care of it and you do like the essential work that you need to actually do on the grass itself or like on the dirt. But yeah, man, it smells. It's
horrible.
Yeah, it doesn't smell too good.
And like a couple houses down, you're like, okay, I'm close to home. I can smell my house. I can smell my house.
It's like when you go to fucking what's that place like Chino. And Chino like when you go to Chino
Hills?
Yeah, like it fucking it smells like fucking pure fucking manure too.
You know what also smells like?
Is it
Chino?
I think it's Chino.
It's like a ranch area?
Yeah, like I believe so.
You know what's our equivalent in the city? Fucking the old Farmer's John.
Oh yeah, but it's not there no more.
Not there anymore. But remember how you're getting close to fucking what's that street called? Banditti?
Because it smells, bro.
You smell fucking the flesh, all the raw flesh.
Hey, I haven't been down Carson, but does Carson still smell too?
Carson?
Like as you're driving by? Because remember there's a section on the freeway where like you're driving and it just smells horrendous.
On Carson, the 405.
Carson, the freeway. Yeah, like if we're going to like Cinemark, remember?
Oh yeah.
There's like a little subsection like. Yeah, right, where it fucking smells, bro.
Yeah. But I don't know why though.
I really don't know why. I remember JD was telling us that somebody had put in like complaint to the city. Yeah.
I mean, the whole imagine living.
Yeah.
I mean,
at night, full imagine like trying to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I don't have to imagine. I can just go outside.
Just go outside. Just fucking open up your window.
But if that was everywhere, because I'm sure it goes. If you can smell it on the freeway, because the freeway has a bunch of gas, rubber, all that. Imagine fucking smelling the. Whatever it
for
is.
your house.
Imagine that. That's probably toxic.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck that is, that shit smells horrible.
It smells horrible. And they also what my dad used to do besides the manure, we used to have chickens in the backyard in Highland Park. We had a bigger yard and more grass. We had to have chickens, and chickens would give us. Oh, I ever tried like a fresh egg?
Yeah, I have it.
Bro, they're fucking delicious. Bro, it's different.
I've actually had duck egg too.
Duck egg, like fresh.
Fresh duck egg.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you take a regular egg?
I feel like it tastes a little bit more sweeter.
Sweeter?
Yeah.
Because gays are kind of gay. Ducks are kind of gay, no?
I'm not sure, bro.
They're rapey. They rape a lot.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I've had duck egg before.
That's like where? Chino?
No, nah, up there in Lucerne Valley.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
my uncle has a variety of different animals. Yeah, he had ducks. I'm not sure if he has duck because I haven't been there in quite some time, but he had duck, pigeons, dogs. What else did he had? Roosters, chicken. Yeah, he just had a variety of different animals. And then my aunt lives next door because it's like
2 miles away.
and she has like horses, goats. Yeah, horses, goats. Yeah, like pretty bigger animals.
And fucking horse meat's high in protein.
No, they don't kill the animals. But they have bought animals from other places to kill. Like they make carnitas with fresh pig.
Oh, but the ones they have their pets.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, if the horse dies, what would you do? You have a horse, expensive ass horse, and it dies just randomly.
But is the meat good after it dies?
I'm assuming you have to kill it first before you eat it.
Because I feel like at that point, like if it would be old or like stressed, I don't think the meat would be good. Because I hear like a variety of different theories that like if the animals are like stressed or like like the meat just it doesn't work.
I heard that too. I don't know if it's real, but I'm assuming it is because it tense up.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I mean I'll try to eat it.
You would try to eat it?
The horse? If I already have the horse, if I'm not a pussy, because I'm a pussy.
I don't think I would try horse.
No,
Nah.
it's really high in protein.
Is it?
That's how Alistair Overeem got that big. It wasn't steroids. It was a fucking horse meat.
Yeah, and The Rock is natural.
Wait, what are you saying? Yeah, of course he is. He's America's hero.
No way.
How that you can easily? I'm like a couple fucking. I'm like 200 grams of protein away from that. What are you talking
That
about?
was like fucking 50 years old. He gets bigger every year.
Bro, yeah, he's defining fucking human body.
He's defining fucking biology, physiology, and
What's the Rock?
and father time.
He's not
That's
not a
crazy.
normal human being. It's a fucking Rock. But the horse meat, I'll try a little piece,
Huh?
right?
Maybe.
Cut off a leg, just grill it.
Nah, I'll probably try like a little fucking square
Not
piece.
the rib. Somewhere soft, a little bit fattier. The leg's gonna be super intense.
Yeah, cause I'm not like I don't know. Like
If you like it, eat the rest of it.
maybe. Well, I mean, maybe that little section. Cause I doubt every section tastes the same.
No. The leg is mostly muscle. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be tense. Well, what if that becomes your favorite food?
Damn, that's gonna be an expensive ass habit.
Expensive as fucking. One horse could probably feed you for a few months if you eat everything.
Yeah, if you eat everything.
The
But you would probably have to fucking freeze that shit for like
Oh yeah.
probably years, maybe.
But that,
If it's by
like,
yourself, yeah.
Meat you can like freeze it for a long time.
Yeah.
And have it there. But that chicken, the chickens we used to have, since it was like in the city, and like the ranch you can have fucking chickens, but we here
Yeah.
they're loud, and so like someone complained, someone came,
Yeah.
and then my dad fucking made soup out of the chickens, and then they told me, like, oh they took them away, but I ate it.
Yeah.
It was what we ate that fucking day. Same thing with I had one dog once, Chico, Chihuahua. My dad told me he ran away. And for
You had carne asada later that day? Or?
bro, well that's what I was going for. That what if fucking we ate tacos that day? But no, but 10 years later, my mom told me, oh yeah, we gave him away. We didn't run away. And so the whole time I was like, oh, my fucking dog ran away from me. The fuck, he betrayed me. But in reality, they gave him away because I was a kid. I was a bad fucking parent. So, yeah, that's why I have pets. 'Cause I have trauma.
Oh, you don't have any pets at all? Not even a fucking goldfish?
Oh, I used to have a bunch of turtles and fishes. I had a pond in the backyard. I used to buy, and they'll die all the time. So I had to Yeah.
How the hell did your turtles die, fool?
They would escape.
Oh.
And then they go into the Tejaban and just die. And one time, one got for like a year. We didn't see him because I would count how many we had, and then eventually he just came back. So he was fucking Moses. He wandered for 40 years. And he came back to the pond. And I bet you when he got back to the pond, he was the most wise fucking turtle.
How the life experience? Fucking you know what was crazy, fool? Talking about that kind of reminds me of a story. My aunt used to have a parrot, like a little parakeet that they would bring everywhere too. Like it was like a small parakeet just on your shoulder and shit. And then one time they had him outside, and apparently they didn't see this hawk like flying around.
Shit.
And the hawk just came in and just
On the
swooped that
shoulder?
shit. Yep. And that fool just took that shit, bro.
I mean, bro, they take babies sometimes.
Yeah, they
You
do.
seen
Well,
videos?
some of them, like some of those bigger animals, they be taking like sheep and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they pick them up and they go over the cliff, drop
And
them,
they'll drop them.
fall
Yeah.
damage. Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Yep.
You saw the video of that fucking goat hitting the baby?
Oh
Recently?
yeah, I saw it, but because the baby was kind of like messing with it, no?
Yeah,
It was kind of
yeah.
like trying to, well, not messing with it, but like he was like
Hitting
touching
it or
him and
something,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that would just boom.
And then the dad picked him up
Picked
by
him
his
up.
shirt like that. He was like, the video, a bunch of the moms, the chicks were like, bro, what your husband let a goat ram it, and then he picks up the baby by the shirt. Like, that's a fucking horrible man. But I mean, that's the quickest way to get him off. Just
Oh
get him
yeah,
like that.
I mean-
'Cause that ram was recharging. He was
Yeah.
reloading. He put one in the chamber. He was gonna fucking hit him.
but it was a little ram, huh?
Yeah,
I remember it was a little like baby ram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
also baby though, they have very soft skulls.
Mhm.
Remember one time
That's true too.
I touched my niece's skull and it moved a little bit. I was like, what? It was squishy, which is really little. Like she touched it a little bit. I didn't know. And it's squishy. Like, what the fuck was wrong with? I think.
Well, yeah, that's why like where that joke comes like in Spanish that agarro lo bien de la cabeza because se le va a mover la mollera.
What's the mollera?
Like like your skull, like your
Your
head
skull?
and shit, like the back of your head
well,
and
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, also that's why orphans have flat heads because they don't get picked up. So if you have a flat head, your parents didn't love you.
They just threw you on the bed.
Yeah, because you can't give on an orphanage. You can't give every baby the same amount of attention. Some babies have flat. The ugly ones, the fives and the sevens.
The ones that are cool.
the cool ones.
The cool
have
ones.
flat head. The
That's
funny ones have flat
crazy.
heads. And then for a while, it was like a trend. Like he on TikTok. Oh, I have a flat head. So they ran to their baby and see if they had a flat head, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, I'm a good dad. My baby doesn't have. He has a round head."
It's funny when babies are born, huh, and everybody's like, "Oh, se parece a tú, se parece." Bro, that shit looks like a potato, way.
Yeah.
Why you lying?
Yeah. My niece now, she's 4. She's a pretty little cute girl, but she was born like a little alien. 'Cause
Yeah.
they are ugly.
Yeah.
All kids are ugly. All newborns are ugly. Yeah. So like, oh, my beautiful angel, you're fucking lying. It's just you have an emotional attachment to this thing that you created, so that's why you think it's beautiful. But if you were to ask someone honest, they'll tell you that you have an ugly ass kid. For now. Eventually, the kids grow up, and sometimes they say the same ugly little fuckers. But sometimes you get 8s and 10s. Most of the time, the ugly baby's gonna be a 5 or 7. You're arguing with somebody about an ugly baby, no?
Nah. Oh yeah, but
you call somebody's kid ugly.
Yeah, I called somebody's kid ugly,
That's
and they got
that's wild.
They got upset.
Yeah, no shit.
Because that because that person was saying like, oh, like your mom made like ugly babies, kind of like saying like to me, and I was all like, oh well, your kids are not that good looking. Like, what are you talking about? Like, my kids are like adorable and whatever. I'm like,
dude,
there's a girl.
A girl said that your mom made ugly babies.
Yeah, she was basically trying to say that I'm ugly.
Just to you, not
just to me.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm like, oh well, I mean, low-key, she's a single mom, like low-key, like I mean, I could have taken that conversation like into like deep water of insults, but I'm like, you know what, like your kids are not good looking either. They look almost like as ugly as me and shit. And then she got offended, bro. Like she got so fucking mad. I didn't say as ugly as me. I just said those kids look almost like similar to me. And like since she literally had like the connection of like, oh, you're fucking ugly, she went like berserk, bro.
I remember you sent a screenshot, like randomly sending a screenshot, like calling someone's kid a fucking ugly. That's wild.
So she was talking shit, bro, low key. I mean, honestly, it's like when, and I knew that she was like directly calling me like fucking ugly as fuck, because it's kind of like those chicks when you tell them, hey, what do you think about Lizzo? Oh, she's ugly. Yeah, well, she'll be, yeah, like they'll be like, oh yeah, she's beautiful, like she's gorgeous, talented, yada yada yada, powerful. Oh, you look like Lizzo. Oh, hell no. What the hell? Like, shut the fuck up.
It's crazy how some people, like, they're so detached. Like, have you seen that video where it's like a Jubilee video? Or like the...
Whatever, no? It's like the Whatever podcast. It's like the ones where, like, they sit with a bunch of girls, too, no?
It's like they have to rate each other. But
yeah.
They're like in a warehouse. Like, David Alvarez, like, with the white backdrop.
Yeah. Like, Poppy. Like, I think that's in Poppy Studio. Yeah. So, it's the same shit like that David does.
Yeah. Is that? And so it's 5 women. Is it on? Yeah, it's on. 5 women, and they each have to rate themselves 1 through 5, prettiest to ugliest, and then later the guys are gonna rate the chicks. So first you see, and there's like, I'm sure the studio does it on purpose. They get two fine chicks, a really fat chick, and some medium chicks to see how honest. It has to be on purpose, because if you have 5 hot chicks, it's more subjective than you have a fine chick and a fat ugly chick. It's like that one's obvious, but they make it a little bit more difficult to test the chick's honesty, and so like they put like the pretty Asian girl at the end, and then the overweight chick, fat chick, not first but second.
Yeah,
and then they
up
have there, number 2, and then they put it, and then the other ones whatever. But then as soon as the guys walk in, they're like, oh nah, fuck that, dude. They fucking basically did the opposite. The chick at the end, the Asian chick in the front, and the fat chick at the end. Yeah, like that's how like girls don't see it honestly, or if they do, I think they do see it honestly.
I think that's just like the fact that this is a generation of like participation awards. Like that's just literally all it is, bro. Because like most people can't really be that honest with themselves and be like, you know what? Like, for example, like me, fool. Like, when we started the podcast and I told you about the rating, what did I say?
The what?
The rating. When we were talking about the rating, like, what did I tell you? What did I say? Like, when we were talking about, like, the MySpace thing, like, what did I tell you right away? Today. Like, what did I tell you right away about myself?
That you're perfect?
Yeah, right.
You're 5.
Yeah, exactly, fool. And, like, most chicks, they will never tell you, like, oh, I'm not. Nah. Like, I'm not. Like, for them, fool, like, they're fucking top shit, fool. And then, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. There's also guys that think, like, they're special. Maybe not in terms of looks, but in terms of like other things, like other aspects. You get me? And then
I can bench 135.
yeah, maybe not like that, but something along the line, like oh yeah, like I'm like chosen and I'm fucking. We know a few people, bro.
Sigma.
Yeah, let's
JD. Fucking
not
kidding.
not JD, but
JD Humble.
there's other people that like I'm special, I'm chosen, I'm be the next big thing, and when in reality like you see like the actual like results of things, and it's just like no, bro, like you're not special, like you're not this, you're not that. You get me? Like you could be. I'm not saying that you can't. Yeah. So like there's a lot of people that just kind of like live in that delusion of like I'm perfect, like women, or like I can't fucking self improve. And when you kind of like think that way or you think in that manner, like you will never be as close to the mentality. Like your mentality will never be as close to what you really think you are. Because if you really think about it, I mean, I'm not saying like you could get to the level of perfection or anything, but let's just say like if I, for example, like me, let's just say I tell you like, oh yeah, bro, like I'm the most like badass podcaster. I'm like the number one in the world. I mean,
that's true. Use a different example. That's true. Use a different example.
No, but
That's
like
true.
what I'm saying is, if I believe that like super like confidently at the moment, I just stop trying.
Yeah.
Like I'll stop literally like never get close to actually like being that.
Yes.
Exactly. That's why like sometimes you'll see those cheesy ass videos on like fucking Instagram where like people are like dudes. It's usually dudes interviewing women, like, and they ask them, hey, like what are you? Like a 10 out of 10. What could you improve in? Like nothing. And like it's like, bro, like okay, so do you live the life that you want? No. Do you have like the luxuries that you would like at the moment? No. Like okay, so I mean,
A 10.
yeah, like wow, a 10, bro. Like so there's like literally no room for like self-improvement or like actually trying to live like your perfect 10 life that you claim to have, and you're never gonna get there either because you believe that you're already a fucking 10,
Yeah, yeah, and then those guys are sometimes this guy goes to like I think a bunch of people do this, but there's one guy specifically that he knows that girls are like that, and so he'll be like, oh, so what do you think about certain qualities? Oh, about being ambitious. Oh, that's positive. What about being self-improvement? Oh, that's positive too. So are there areas that you can improve in? Yeah, I could do this and that. And then they ask them to rate themselves, and it's a 10. And so that's a paradox. It can't be.
Yeah, it can't be a
10.
perfect without like the
Yeah.
like the opportunity
Yeah.
to actually improve yourself.
Yeah, and then he gets clips from that, and then he memes them and shit, and they go viral.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that guy, those guys, and the way that bars too. But if you ask a dude, like some dudes will be funny, but like, I'm a fucking macho and shit. But most dudes are like, yeah, I'm a 6.5 out of a shower.
Yeah.
Like Theo Von's a 6.5 if he brushes his teeth. No, he's a 7 if he brushes his teeth. And if he brushes his teeth and is in Nashville, he's like an 8 according to him. Because us, we're not 5s. If I take a shower and if I wash my hair
Slick
yesterday, if I wash my hair yesterday, not the day of, if I wash my hair the day before, it's a little like greasy, like normally, like a little oil, it's better. So if I wash my hair the day before and I shower that day, brush my teeth that day, and I'm in like, say I'm in fucking in the where that's from, my passport right here, I'm a close 8. I'm an 8.5, 9. Yes, sir, yes.
Sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's the environment you're in and the people you're around.
LA, we're our range in LA, because we're not short. We're average height, 5 to like 6.9. That's our range. JD is like 7 to like 8.5. But us two, we're in that area, right? We have we're not short. We don't do drugs. We don't drink.
You lost 2 points because you don't do drugs and you don't fucking drink. That's 2 way.
That's negative?
That's a negative, brother. In this generation, this is a negative, brother.
I was trying to give us positive, but fuck, you're right. Fuck,
you don't have tattoos, brother. You don't have a criminal record, brother.
I don't have a bike. Fuck, dude. I have a piece of shit car. Damn, I'm a piece of shit. So our range is a 4 to like a 6.5. because.
Yeah, if you had a baby mama, bro, you would get 1 point extra.
Oh, yeah, 5.
2, 3 way. Because low-key, if you could convince 2 women to have your kids, that's crazy. Way. You could score a hat trick, bro. If you already scored 2, that's 2. 2 is more than 1, bro. So that means you're closer to the hat
hat
trick
trick?
than you are to the one.
I've seen that meme. I've seen that meme was like, oh, fucking Anthony's just 960 goes away from tying Ronaldo's record.
Yeah, that's just funny.
I'm 12 baby mamas away from tying
That's crazy,
Nick
wait.
Cannon's record.
They kind of had like fucking like 7 baby mamas.
7
and
baby
shit.
mamas. I'm 7 away. I'm almost
some
7.
crazy shit like that, bro.
But well, here in LA, we're like between 4 and 6.5, right?
Could be.
If we shower, brush our teeth, floss our teeth, fucking clear our ears.
You're around fat women.
Yeah,
Actually.
nah, a 4 or 6.5 is fair for us. But if we're in Mexico, that drastically changes based on just one little piece of paper.
Geolocation?
Yeah.
Oh.
One fucking passport will give you 3-4 points, brother. 3-4 fucking points. Yes or yes.
That's true. I feel like in Mexico too, like the chicks over there, they actually do value like education and like family, and they evaluate, at least they evaluate a little bit more.
And I think we are our generation, like in America, we're not very machismo, right? And I think women, right, like us.
Yeah,
our parents different. Our
Yeah.
parents' generation is different.
Uh-huh.
Like you and I, we're not gonna always beat our chicks, right?
Yeah.
Occasionally they mouth off.
That's crazy.
Occasionally they mouth off, and you have to. Oh, bro, you know what's the funniest fucking joke? You know Arimatis, Tony guy.
Mhm.
He was talking about how fat chicks have too much confidence. He's from communist country,
Yeah.
Eastern Europe. Like, oh, fat
Oh, yeah,
chicks.
you told me
He's
this
like,
last week.
fat chicks have too much fucking confidence, dude. It shows that you guys haven't beat women in decades. That's fucked up.
Somebody also said it. I think it was Andrew Schultz that was talking about like, oh, like why are they fat models? Like there's no what do you say? Like there's no like obstacles to being like a fat model. It's like the chicks that are models, they're like almost like anorexic, bulimic.
Cocaine.
Like he's all like there's no like struggle in being like a fat model. Like what the hell? Like that's stupid.
It is stupid. I dated a chick that wanted
model?
She wanted to be a plus
Oh.
size model.
Oh.
And I didn't. She wanted to, but she had kinkos, which is no go for me. But her body though, she was fine, but she was lazy and didn't want like working out and dieting. And she was like, "Fuck, I'm getting fat. I might as well empower myself. I'm gonna be a fucking plus size model." But bro, she had a fucking nice figure, and I haven't seen her. Now I'm sure she's
Big.
fucking fat. But at the time, we dated like freshman year of college, and that's when she told me, "Oh yeah, I want to be a plus size model." But she was fine, dude. I dated her in high school too, and fucking one of my water polo coaches like checking her out, like, "Damn, good shit, Louie." So like she was enough. She
To impress the
attracted
coach.
pedophiles. Anyway, plus size model. Mexico. Mexican chicks value about beating. I joked about beating women, but Mexican women value. Because we're not machismo, and I'm sure Mexico is a very machismo country.
Yeah.
Like the parents are, the hierarchy is still like back in the day.
Mhm.
How like the dad says, yeah, this, and you have to do that.
Yeah.
If not, and so I think women. So some women respond to that, the authority, but some women like to have their feelings heard once a week or some shit, right? And so we're gonna give them that one day out of the week, one day out of the month to like, hey, tell me what you did this month, and shut the fuck up. That to them is a big fucking improvement compared to what they're used to, like their parents, their uncles.
Hey, shut the fuck
right?
up. Just bring me the tecate right there.
See, they deal with that 31 days of the week.
Yeah.
For us, just 30 days. One day, your national fucking or your monthly, like a period. No, period's once a month, right? I don't know. Yeah. So once a month you get to talk. Once a month once a month is good. On your birthday, on your birthday month, you get 2 or 3. Depends how you feel.
Depends.
Right? Yes or yes. Am I making sense?
Kind of.
Enough to run for president?
Nah, hell nah. Nah, but I mean, nowadays, low key, since he could do it, I could do it too. Yeah,
Anybody be president,
yeah, he did it, so I could do it too, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm retarded.
I
was him.
he never went to law school. I didn't either.
I've never been to war. You been to war?
Hell no.
He hasn't either. Are you retarded?
Slightly. He is too.
I'm very retarded. I have similar. My grandma looks like Donald Trump. My grandma used to look like Donald Trump. So, anybody could be president. Ronald Reagan.
I mean, at this point, yeah. I mean, he literally.
Kanye was on the ballot. These nuts on the ballot.
I remember people actually voted for them. He had like 1 point something percent.
Something like 10,000, 20,000 people. People are
These
retarded.
nuts are crazy.
I'm retarded. I'm retarded. I shouldn't be in charge of anything.
Nah, but yeah, like I mean, I think that yeah, like with those women out there, like from other countries, they do value like very traditional things, and that's why like a lot of dudes are actually like passport bros now. You get me?
Shit, right, 910.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
So a lot of these guys do end up being like passport bros and like picking up women with like traditional like fucking values, you know. Not just in Mexico. I've seen a lot of dudes go out to like the Philippines and like islands, yeah, to like pick up women. Lady boys.
Sometimes
That's crazy.
Little boys will trick you. Anyways, that's right, 910. I thought we had 30 more minutes.
Nah.
I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm
Well, we
tripping.
did have 30 more minutes with the
When-
10 minutes.
All right, then I think that's a good way to end it on the passport bros.
Yeah.
Ladyboys tricking you. It's not gay if you didn't know.
It's not gay if you like it or what?
Nah, it's gay.
Nah, that's fucking gay as fuck.
Yeah, in 10 years, you vote for us.
Nah, we
President,
can't
vice
even
president?
vote, Loki. It would have to be like 13 years, no? Because like a
35.
43, no?
35.
Oh, 35. But you gotta be married though.
Nah,
You don't? I thought you had to get married.
I mean,
They're more likely to vote for you if you're married though.
I don't think you have to be married, but yeah,
I'll just fake a marriage. That fool's faking a marriage at the moment. Fuck it.
yeah, I can hire a fucking dumb broad to marry me. Anyways, that's it. We'll see you guys next time. Next time we're gonna have next episode. We're gonna have Beto. Mr. Can't Get Right. He's gonna be on. Hopefully, at least us three are gonna be here. Hopefully, JD or Gio.
Yeah.
Or Gio.
Or Butters.
Yeah, or Butters too. Which is we'll see how it goes. Peace out.
Thanks.